This is season 3, episode 2, A Thief in the Night. Yes, this challenge is a 30 day challenge in Australia, competing where the survivalists have to compete in several different, multiple challenges, just challenges here, challenges there in the bush. Okay, they want to be the last one standing and win $100,000 and a perfect PSR score of 10.0. Okay, we're gonna get into everything, but before we do, make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share, comment, turn on your post notifications so you guys can be notified when I go live. You can support the channel and the podcast by sending a donation to the Let's Talk Wild Venmo or PayPal. The links will be in the description box. Yes. Now let's get into it. Okay, so y'all like the music? I hope y'all can hear it. I turned it up a little bit today, honey. It was not loud enough the other day, but we're here, okay? So if you missed episode 1, the playlist and the video will be linked below in the description box, okay? And of course, I will have timestamps available for you guys, okay? So thanks for watching and supporting. So we left off on day 2, okay? We left off on day 2. Matt, Trish, Kayla C, and Trent, they are in the bottom, so they have to compete in an elimination challenge, okay? So Matt, he takes his bandage off, and his hand had huge blisters. He burnt his hand during the first challenge, and he ended up at the bottom. He gets his hand rewrapped, and the elimination challenge begins. Another fire challenge. So they have to make a controlled fire and burn, their grass line. Okay, so they have to make a control fire to burn, to light their signal fire. They have to gather flammable material, make a grass line, pack their tower with material, ignite a fire, and guide the flames down the grass line until it lights the tower. Okay, so let's do the guys first. Matt and Trent. Matt is having a hard time lighting his grass line because of his hand, but he finally gets it started. Trent gets his lit, and they both fan their fires with their pelts to help move the flames down the grass line. And from the aerial view that they were showing, Trent's grass line was ahead of Matt's, but Matt was still swinging. Trent was swinging. The flames are blazing. They are neck and neck. When I tell you their flames were neck and neck, it was neck and neck. Who wins it? The producers had to check the cameras because it was so close. Okay. Now, I'm not going to give the winners until I finish with the ladies. Okay. Because I'm going to leave the timestamps just in case you guys want to skip ahead. Now Kayla C and Trish lights her grass line first. Kayla finally gets her fire started. The wind is against both ladies because the wind is blowing in the opposite direction of their grass line. So they're like battling, trying to keep, the flames going in the right direction and burn that grass line. But when it was all said and done, who do you guys think won? Do you think Kayla C won, or do you think Trish won? Let's get into the winners of this challenge. Trish wins, okay? So Kayla C is eliminated. Let's pull them up. Okay, this is who we have eliminated. Okay, so Kayla C was eliminated. Thank you, girl, for coming on the show. Hope all is well. This wasn't your challenge to win, but keep surviving. Okay, girl, we love you. No more tears, honey. She was ready to have me crying, and she was like, "Ew, I'm crying." Like, girl, it's all good. You did your best. Trent, he lost. Thank you for coming on the show. Hope all is well with you also. This wasn't your challenge to win, but keep surviving, okay? Because he lost by a second. The producer said 1 second. That's crazy. 1 second is insane against Matt the Savage, honey. Oof. Child. That was so close. I was not expecting. A lot of people was talking crap. They was mad at Matt. But he redeemed himself, okay? He redeemed himself, and the people was happy that, he's going to compete in the challenge. So, yes. So it's 12 survivalists left in the challenge, and the winners join new camps. So we have Matt with Laura and Max. They were excited. This is a group that you want. Okay, this is a group that you want. Like, if I could choose to be with them, I'm gonna be with Laura, Max, Matt. Period. Okay. um, and then we have Trish with Jamie and Suzanne. Ooh, drama. So Trish enters the camp and she says that Suzanne is going to be difficult. She starts asking Suzanne questions, and Suzanne is like, "You have a lot of questions." And then Suzanne is like, "Where's your camp?" And Trish is like, "Here, this is my camp." So they have some immediate tension, okay? Immediately. And Suzanne tells Jamie not to trust Trish because she does the same thing that Patrick does underhandedly. And I already know that people don't like Trish, honey. So, oof, this, I want to see how this play out. This drama with Suzanne and Trish, honey. It was like Jamie didn't care, but it was Suzanne that was like, "Don't trust her." Like, girl, you need not to trust Jamie because he playing in your face. But we'll get into that later, okay? We are on day 3. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull the survivalist down, and we're gonna I'll pull them back up when need be. Okay, but right now, y'all know, y'all got acquainted with the people. If you don't know the survivalist, honey, go click the playlist and meet I did a video talking about each survivalist. Okay, but Laura, Matt, and Max, hold up, let's pull them up. I can pull them up right now. So Laura, Matt, and Max, the medic comes in and cleans and rewraps Matt's hand, and it is healing well. Okay. Let's get into, we forgot all about them, honey. Kayla H, Darren, and Kai. Y'all know Kai is from the Outback. They are in Australia. Australia, her home, honey. So you know she the hometown hero. Will she last? We'll see. So Kayla H, Darren, and Kai. Kayla and Kai are not comfortable when they sleep, so they decide to gather material to help with that. Kai wants to make some type of mattress. 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 Patrick, Cheney, and Jermaine. Patrick heads out to find another camp's fishing line. If y'all don't know the rules for this challenge, if survival items, assets are left unattended, they can be stolen. That is the rules, okay? So Patrick is going to go look for somebody else's fishing line to take, okay? So Jamie, Suzanne, and Trish. Jamie wants to find some bait. He's talking in his bush confessional, and he hears Patrick walking near the camp. So he doesn't want him stealing their fishing lines. So he goes to check some things out, okay? So everyone is talking from Jamie camp, from Matt's camp, Patrick. They're all talking, and then they see Jermaine. Jermaine is walking in the water, coming towards the group, and Jamie goes down to make sure Jermaine doesn't walk into their fishing lines. Patrick sees Jamie stressing, right? So he was like, "Oh, them fishing lines must be right there." He don't want Jermaine to walk into him. So he sees Jamie stressing. So he runs down to the bank and takes the fishing line. Patrick steals the fishing line, and Jamie is pissed. Patrick done took these fishing lines. Jamie sitting there looking like a sad dog, honey. He's just like over it. He's pissed off. Trish said, "You better listen when Patrick says he's going to do something," because the last episode, Patrick walked up straight to Jamie and told him and Suzanne, "I'm going to take y'all stuff." And that's exactly what he did. So Trish said, "You better listen when Patrick says he's going to do something. He has diarrhea of the mouth. If he say he's going to do something, he's going to do it. So you got to watch." Okay, Patrick. Patrick, Cheney, and Jermaine, they didn't waste any time. Patrick starts catching fish, okay? And Cheney says she wouldn't steal, but she's gonna enjoy eating the fish, okay? Period. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. You caught the fish, you might as well eat it. Stolen lines or not. So day 4, they find some scrolls at their camps, and they have to use their survival skills to help them get extra survival assets or items. They meet up, and they have to either break into groups or go solo for this challenge. Now, the survival assets they can try to get are hides, bow and arrows, or a rope. So let's get into the hides first. So the scrub bull hides. They had to cover themselves in bull manure, scrub bull manure. Yep. They had to get down in that manure and rub it all on their bodies. Wow. And then they had to build a vessel that can transport water as they walk up and down to overfill their pots. Now, Jamie is down at the water first with his hide, but the water is coming out. He decides to soak up the water in the pelts, but it's going to take a while to fill. So he abandons the challenge to go help his campmates with the rope challenge. Jamie said, "Forget this, I'm out, gone." Kai decides to build a bark vessel layered and stitched together with hide in the middle. Jermaine and Cheney, they use their pieces of hide to fill their pots, and actually they win. So Cheney and Jermaine are able to secure the scrub hides. Okay, this is going to provide they can use it for multiple things, but extra layer of protection from the elements at night, that cold temperature drops and stuff like that. So this will really help them with that. Okay, now let's head on down to the rope. So they have to use material to make cordage that can go 10 feet down a hole with a hook at the end that can grab the rope and pull it up through the hole. Patrick, he gets done, but his cordage is thin. Matt is like, his cordage and hook are thin and flimsy. I know I could do this. Patrick is screaming. His adrenaline is going, but he loses it and decides that he has to make thicker cordage, so he starts over. Laura and Matt, they have their cordage hook ready, so they head to the hole and they try their luck getting the rope, and they are successful. So Laura and Matt have secured their campmates with rope. Yes. Next up, we have bow and arrows. Okay, so they must build a 5-step ladder that can hold 200 pounds, build a torch to smoke out the venomous arachnid. Okay, the golden orb weaver. Okay, the orb weaver spider, and melt the web to claim the bow and arrows. So the bow and arrows was, all wrapped up in the golden orb weaver web. So they had to make a torch to smoke them out. Okay, hopefully no orb weavers were weavers. Let me slow down. It's the Baltimore accent. Hopefully no golden orb weavers spiders were harmed in this challenge. Honey, I love orb weavers. Orb weavers are one of my favorite arachnids. I love orb weavers. They come in so many different shapes, colors. They're just so beautiful. But orb weavers, they build these big webs. Like, they're weavers. That's what they do, honey. They gonna weave a nice little web for you. So I love orb weavers. These are venomous. They could cause some dizziness, some swelling, some irritation, all of that stuff. So stay away from the golden orb weaver if you're in Australia. Okay, just in case. But yes, they have they have secured the extra bow and arrows. Okay, so next up, okay, oh wait, I didn't even tell y'all who won. Okay, so Max is okay, so let me it's a lot, y'all know I'm going through, it's a lot to go through. Okay, but Max is doing this challenge alone at first, but after the rope and hide challenge has been completed, everyone heads to the bow and arrow challenge. Everyone starts to help their campmates. The only person is missing is Jermaine. He's hot, so it's taking him a little longer to get to the challenge, especially after completing the hide challenge. Matt comes in to help reinforce Max's ladder with the Y-shaped sticks, and Laura gets the fire started and makes the torch. They set the ladder against the tree, and Laura climbs the ladder with the torch and secures the bow and arrows. So Laura, Max, and Matt have secured a second bow and arrow. So that's what's up. Shout out to the queen, Laura, doing what it do. She got that fire started, got that torch. She was a little bit lighter than the guys, so she climbed up that ladder and did what she needed to do. Yes, I know that's right. Shout out to the queen, Laura. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what's up. Y'all already know how she coming. Okay, don't play with her. Back at camp, Jamie, Suzanne, and Trish. Ooh. Suzanne does not trust Trish. She's still saying this, but she goes to give Jamie a hug because he's disappointed. Like losing this stuff has really like gotten to him, right? And just Suzanne is just trying to be supportive, but girl, if you only knew he was playing in your face and you steady trying to be this compassionate person, girl, wake up, Suzanne, wake up, stand up, okay? um, who we got up next? Hold up. Kayla H, Darren, and Kai. Kai washes the manure off of her and she notices some swelling near her abdomen where she got her surgery 5 weeks before the challenge. She was cleared by her doctor, but she notices some swelling. So, night 4, Patrick's camp, their hides are keeping them warm, like I said. But Kai has some abdominal swelling, and the medic is called in. She was examined, and the medic will monitor her, and if need be, medically tap her out. Okay, so day 5, Kayla H, Darren, and Kai. Kai has to take it easy because of her abdomen. Let's go to Laura, Matt, and Max. With their new bow, Matt goes scouting early in the morning. He finds some pigs, but says he will have to come out earlier to get a chance at catching one. Let's go to Patrick, Cheney, and Jermaine. Jermaine wants to catch some fish and barter and trade items with Laura, Max, and Matt. Jermaine and Cheney head to their camp to ask them if they want to eat some fish with them, but Laura, Max, and Matt aren't feeling it because the fishing line is stolen. Jermaine and Cheney said, look, Patrick is Patrick. He's going to do what he wants to do. And, they still didn't want to break fish with him, so they moved on, okay? So, Cheney and Jermaine, they go to catch some fish, and they catch a lot of fish, okay? And they show Patrick, they're really excited. Jamie, Suzanne, and Trish walk past them, and Jermaine and Cheney don't like it because they don't want them catching fish at their fishing hole. So Jermaine tells them that they are in the wrong location just to mess with them, okay? So let's get back to Kai. Okay, so night 5, Kai is still in pain. The medics come in to check her vitals and perform a urinalysis to make sure things are normal, because like they said, if they have to tap her, they will. So day 6, all the survivalists head down to the river for details on their next challenge. Everyone shows up except for Kai. Okay, what do you guys think? Was she here? Was she gone? Was she medically tapped? Our girl Kai, honey, the hometown hero of Australia, the Outback. She was medically tapped and evacuated on night 5 because she tested positive for an infection, and she must be treated at a hospital. So, wow, yes. I hope she's doing well, honey. This wasn't your challenge to win, Kai, but keep on surviving, girl. The next challenge is a snare trap challenge, and if you are at the bottom, you will have to compete, and complete. Okay, in an elimination challenge, you want to compete, okay, and complete the challenge to stay. Who will win? Who will lose? We'll find out next Sunday. Yes. Now let's get into my final thoughts. Honey, the people was mad at Patrick for stealing that fishing line. Even though the rule is if any survival asset is left out, it's up for grabs. Like, this is show business, honey. They have to give a good competition show. So having that rule, I'm okay with. Like, literally Naked and Afraid, Discovery said, listen, you could take the items. Are you guys not supposed to take the items? This is a competition. It's 100,000 wow on the line, literally on the fishing lines that Patrick stole. Okay, it's on the fishing line. Okay, you gotta get the cash. Like, this is a competition. And Patrick even said he knew he would catch some heat for stealing the lines, but it is what it is. He ain't care. He like, we gotta eat. Like, we have to eat. Like, fishing is a little bit, you could get some fish right here. You ain't gotta, Matt is out there scouting, trying to get some big game and stuff like that. But until you can do that, you gotta get what you can get. And fish is what they can get. And they were getting some good sized fish and a lot of fish. So, listen, this is a competition, and I think some of the other survivalists need to treat it as such. That's why Jamie is playing with Suzanne all up in her face, Suzanne, all up in her face, and she don't even know it. Girl, he's playing mind games with you, and you sitting there giving him hugs and showing him all the support. But on the first episode, he was playing games with you and going to continue to play games with you because that's the game that he said he's going to play. So y'all need to treat this as a competition. The fans, they didn't like Trish laughing at one of her at the fact that the fishing lines were taken. They didn't like that she was laughing and giggling, honey. Listen, she just got to camp, okay? The tension was thick. If she want to do a little giggle, so be it, honey. It is what it is. Like, all I know is Patrick, another episode of him just dominating, far as being the talk of the episode. Even though the other survivalists got the assets and the items, Patrick is still the talk of the episode. Like, you got to give it to him. Like, he's doing what it do. He's giving us good TV. He's giving us drama. And I just feel like, truth be told, if you are a legend, Patrick says he's the legend slayer, right? So for me, if you are a legend, you'll be able to deal with the so-called legend slayer. Okay, who is going to put an end to the legend slayer? Now, I don't want Patrick to get eliminated really quickly because, like I said, he's giving us good TV. We have to have the drama. Like, if you are a legend, you are a real true survivalist, you're going to have to pivot around the little sneaky weasel things that he do, honey. So if Patrick take your fishing lines, honey, guess what? Y'all better get out there and take them fishing lines back. Straight up. Back. Take them back. Take that and a bow and arrow if you can. Stop playing. Y'all letting Patrick walk all over y'all. Y'all better get y'all head in the game. This is a competition. It's 100,000 wow on the line. Okay? It's okay to have alliances and all of that, but it is still a competition. That says naked and afraid, last one standing. It ain't say we all standing. No, it's last one of you. So treat it as such. Okay? Get in the game. Get in the game. Okay? Yeah. So yes, that was Discovery Naked and Afraid, Last One Standing, Season 3, Episode 2, A Thief in the Night. Episode review and recap. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the episode. I know y'all hate Patrick, honey. Let me know. Leave a comment. I ain't even mad at y'all. Y'all know y'all can sound off below in the comments. I don't care. This is a safe space to express yourself. But make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Please support, okay? Like, share, turn on your post notifications so you guys can be notified when I go live and upload. Check out some more stuff here at the channel. I got some more Naked and Afraid reviews and recaps, animal news, celebrity animal interactions, and celebrity pet shorts. Just take a look around at the channel, honey. Click. I got things, a little something for everybody, okay? Send a donation if you can to the Let's Talk Wild PayPal or Venmo. The description, everything will be in the description box, okay? Yes. Woo! It's going to be a good day tomorrow. I'm ready to drink some wine. It's Memorial Day tomorrow. So, everybody off work. I'm ready to go in here and watch some more, TV and relax. I hope you guys have a good one if you guys celebrate Memorial Day. I hope you guys have a good one. Please be safe travels. And I'll talk to you guys during the week. I'm going to drop some animal news and some more, celebrity shorts, celebrity pets, and celebrity animal interaction shorts. And also, see you guys next Sunday for another Naked and Afraid, Last One Standing episode review and recap. Y'all already know it's a wild world out there, but keep surviving. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.